Welcome to the end of day review for Tuesday, the 20th of February 2024. I'm doing this end of day review a bit early today as essentially I got the market direction wrong and there wasn't really any point in not doing this sooner rather than later, so I decided to do it. As usual, starting off with the economic calendar, there was no red folder news event, so nothing to drive um, our daily or technical or news fundamental bias for the day, and thus we could essentially trade both directions if the technical analysis allows for it. Obviously, it doesn't, so moving on to the 4-hour chart, we have confirmed bearish market structure with the 4H pro trend primary leg validated recently, and then obviously we've recently interacted with the pro trend primary leg. Essentially, we started today right around here, and then we actually continue to push deeper into this pro trend primary OB, which was against my daily bias, because like I said earlier, the pullback phase primary leg, which was developing here, perhaps I can mark it up, which was developing like that, did actually achieved its objective of reaching the pro trend extreme, and then since then we had the pullback phase last point of supply fail, and then the creation of this pro trend primary leg, creating these two OBs right here. Obviously the first one failed, and now the second one is being reacted to. We had the first reaction early last week, and then obviously now it's clear that it didn't play out. However, I didn't catch any losses due to my good risk management practices as well as sticking to my trading plan. And then now that we're pushing deeper into this pro trend primary leg, again our bias remains to be short, because the pullback phase, the counter trend move should have been completed, and thus it only makes sense to continue the short move targeting the 4-8 swing low. However, it is very much possible that we actually will go ahead and take this out, extending the pullback phase, meaning that we'll need to recognize a new pullback phase last point of supply, and then obviously we're still in this pro trend extreme. There's a large worm here, so there would be at this point, once we get here, there would be reasons to trade both directions, but perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself, so let me just get rid of all these drawings. Essentially for the London and the New York session, I was primarily looking to play shorts, and in order to play shorts, because there's no red folder news events to validate any current session high of the days, I can then use the session subsequently to validate if the previous session high is likely to hold. Obviously what you can see is the pre-Asia high of the day was never validated by Frankfurt, nor was the London high of the day validated by New York. As you can see, New York put in the high of the day, and that was essentially our indicator that we got the daily direction wrong, and it's more likely than not that the daily will actually close it as a bullish day. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end of day review. No trades taken, no losses, no wins. Jan and Feb has not been ideal, but that's okay. We'll just execute our trade plan every single day. Other than that, I hope you had a good trading day, and we'll chat again tomorrow for the London outlook.